Hello, all. Daisy, how are you? Ooh. I'm tired. I hate the time change. It has me fucked up. Okay, we're gonna find this. No! Stream buffering really heavy? That's on your end, I think. Everything seems fine for me. No drop frames. Bitrate is good. I don't know. It all says it's fine for me. I'm not seeing any issues. I don't know. It's fine now. Yeah, I think it was your end. I don't know. Man, yesterday, I did so much cleaning of my room, which is great. Syken, hello, how are you? Good morning. But I was so tired. Like, I feel like I just slept for like so much of it. I'm tired, bro. Not only have I like had bad sleep last week, now the time changes happened. I'm like, I'm checked. Does anybody see this cave? Alright, we're just gonna climb up here. Good morning, Lacey. How are you? I get that. And no more coffee, so yeah. The lack of coffee is... I really felt that yesterday. I'm feeling it right now. I'm so tired. But we pushed through. Where's this cave, bro? I just need more sleep, but it's hard to get sleep recently. So it's just like a bunch of bleh things happening all at once. Like yesterday's stream was so short because I was just so tired. It's like, I don't think I can do this right now. This looks promising. Never mind. Oh. I listen to the body sometimes. Yeah. Also true. I don't think it would shut down on me. At least, hopefully. But yes. Okay, not this way. What the heck? Where is this cave? Help. I'm about to look it up. No. We're looking it up. Hebra North Summit Shrine. What the heck? It's on this side. What? Okay. I guess we just do that. Jason, how are you? How goes it? Mm. Dude, what the heck? Nothing makes sense. It's my friendo's birthday, and I can't wait for him to get his anime present. Hold on. I sent him in the mail because he's a weeb. Yay! Go weebs! I don't know where this shrine is. I don't know what to do. It all started when I told him about the Haikyuu decals I found at work, because that's his favorite anime. Then I decided to send them to him, but I couldn't send him just those. Huh? Uh-huh. And what else? Michael sells anime stuff? What a store. So I got him Demon Slayer car air freshener, Attack on Titan stickers, and IQ mystery keychain. Very good, very good. Well, I got some of the extras at Five Below. Five Below. I've not heard of this store. But that makes sense. I don't go outside. I also got him an inflatable crown to wear all day because it was $3. Why not? Yeah. Yeah. I hope he wears it all day and makes people do things for him. That would be fun too. This is impossible. Wait, what? Oh, I'm going to the wrong spot. It's here. That's why it's so confusing. What the heck? Oh. Oh, folks. Anyway, that's the story of me once again having no self-control and buying presents for people even though I'm broke. Yeah, but the good news is, now you have a job. Which probably goes a long way. But the dopamine hit feels great. This is also true. But yes. Yes. You just need to stream more. Supplement or something. You don't need to stream if you don't want to. There's the bridge. I want to. That's the thing. Off the next 2 days. 12-hour income. You're not doing a 12-hour. I just haven't done it in so long. I've lost my gumption. Not the gumption. It's this. Wait, what the fuck? There's a war in my head, 2 sides. One says super long stream. The other says binge watch Gravity Falls. I've never watched Gravity Falls, so we love a long stream. TBH. See, and now you want to watch Gravity Falls. I understand what is going on here. But I was reminded of it recently, and a lot of people have thought my tattoo was a reference, and A, were surprised I hadn't seen it, and B, told me to watch it. So I feel compelled. What tattoo? They don't even open, they just crash. Okay, that's funny. Oh. Oh my goodness. And what's the final Leviathan? We finished that. Wow. I have a tattoo of a hand holding cards, and the card is a triangle with an eye in it. Ugh. Yeah, I see that. Sadly, I can't check DMs from unwarranted sources. Unvetted. Sorry. No strangers. We're in. To Cuomo's blessing. I've never seen Gravity Falls, but I know the reference to the eye thing because when I ran a D&D campaign, one of my players was a warlock and their patron was that eye god thing or whatever the heck it is. Although this doesn't look like the thing from Gravity Falls. From what I can tell. Oh. A stranger with a founder's badge. Kinda wild. Yeah, but Discord and Twitch, very different. If you sent me a Twitch DM, I'd obviously check it. I've looked it up, and I agree with you. Yeah, they don't really look the same. 97 shrines. How many more do we need? 23? Is that the goal for today? I feel like I just want to cozy on up. What is that? Aha. But I've got at least 3 people that have asked me if it was a Gravity Falls reference. I guess some people see it. People see what they want to see. Maybe they were just super fans. We love cartoons. But actually, for real, we love cartoons. I feel like this skeleton would be so brittle. Or would already be being mined for resources. You know? Although maybe it's like a fossil. Who knows how long this has been here. Also BRB. I gotta go pick up lunch. Okie dokie. We got another Korok seed. Yay. Hmm. Where is this? This over there. Did I talk to Pick and Go here? Oh, it just started to rain on us. Check out my album. So this is the north of the castle. Should be southeast of this stable. Probably around here somewhere. Check it out. This is wonderful. You drew this? Got it right here. Amazing. I got it right here. We're rich again. Although if that's not useless. Sure. Wow. Okay, let's find this memory. Oh, it's nearby. Wow, 102 Korok seeds. That's so many. That's kind of crazy. It looks like that tree. At least I hope it's this tree. Looks pretty good. Time to learn a new memory. Doesn't look anything the same.
There's one. Oh, and another. The flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients for a variety of things. This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare, endangered species. Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild. All that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own. Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it, but I actually caught one. This delicacy is known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here, but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study.
Bro,
Go
what?
on. Taste it.
Supposed to just eat a frog? Weirdo, Zelda. Weirdo. Huh. Some of these are very distinct. And you're like, oh yeah. Like, I could probably go find this one right now. That's not too bad. In fact, if I had to guess, it's like right here. Maybe right here. Let's check it out. Who knows? Oh, goodness gracious. can travel in this one a lot. Oh. That was annoying. This guy coming out of nowhere while I'm on the hunt for memories, man. Honestly, so fucked. There it is. Oof. I'm all curled up in my chair and stuff. Feeling sleepy.
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, we'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think that divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage. These divine beasts. So much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope. Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
What? Are they talking about phi? 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 Fo? Fum? So this one? Is this one? Is this one? Phi, phi, fo, fo. I do need to take more pictures of monsters and creatures. Nice. Huh. Oh, he wants a duplex bow? Frick. I don't have one anymore. Dang, that was the last time I died. The Yiga clan hideout. Apparently, but it turns out an eighth existed to this day by her faithful in the Gerudo Highlands. So a picture of the eighth statue's torso. Where do we think this is? So those look like that. It's there. It's actually fine. Let's go! He gives me, what, sand boots or whatever? That was fun. That's right, fool. Is skull empty? Looks like it. Dang. Oops. Nice. And there's treasure in the center. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, let's put on the unfreezable clothes. This is annoying. Sorry, bubs. What? That's insane. This meteor rod is 23 damage.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Perfect. Now I can get sand boots, which I don't really need anymore, but... What the heck? You returned. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's for lunch? What did you get? There's a little sliver of orange, but then I zoom in and it disappears. I need to know. Actually think it might be nothing. It was orange. What the heck? That's so weird. Oh, luminous stones. There is a shrine nearby. Ow. It is in there. Which way? Dang it. Portburg. Alright, let's get these luminous stones really quick. Ow! Every time with me. Oops. I really did see something in the ground. That's crazy. I kind of want mac and cheese myself. Now that I think about it. Right? That sounds so good. Wind guide. Ah. Wait, I can just pick it up? Ah, okay. This was a mistake. Today is a good day. I agree. Okay, I don't think I can get over there anymore. If I hit this button again, will it respawn? It will. Okay. I feel like I could cheese this. Okay. This sort of blows us in the direction we want to go, I guess. If this is the way I want to go. I guess why not? Wow. This seems like quite a lot. Holy shit. What a shrine this is. We love good shrines though. Like, this is nuts. Okay. This seems dangerous. Okay. Here comes perfection. We're sprinting out of control. Oh no. What a save, though. Easy. Yeah, some balloons popped. But not after I already made the jump to where I needed to go. Easy peasy, as they say. I guess now we have a shortcut. Wow, incredible. It really was. And now we have a small cave. Ah! Not bad. Thunder Spear. I mean, I can drop the Korok leaf now. I don't think I'm ever going to use these spirit orbs again. I have too many hearts. I can't get any more stamina. What? What? It was crazy. Yesterday, I was taking a shower. And... well, it's not crazy, but it was weird. Because I was, like, so confused. Anyways, I was taking a shower. And I was washing my hair. And then I, like, hear, like, the sound of, like, a coin. Like, hitting something. Like, the ground. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked down. And there's a fucking dime. And I'm like, that definitely wasn't in my hair, because I don't actually have, like, a nest of hair like that, you know? Bang! What else do you use spirit orbs for? Nothing. It's literally just for hearts and stamina. But I feel like I have way too many hearts now. Where if I have any more, it becomes even more unchallenging than it is. Also, I was assuming at which weapon to dispose of in exchange for the Thunder Sword thing. What the heck, Aru? Yeah, I know. The dime just appeared out of nowhere. No explanation. And that's fine. Hello, Gabby. How are you? I'm assuming it is break time. Ooh, Royal Broadsword. My inventory is full. Well, not for long, because here's what we're going to do. We're going to equip this. Wow, it's Mr. Dragon Man again. Looks like he's leaving this time. I really need to get a piece of his horn. You never know. You got an oversized taser. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Goodbye, dragon friend. Have fun in Dragonland. You guys ever remember Dragon Tales? Dragon Tales, it's almost time for Dragon Tales. Come along and take my hand. Let's all go to Dragon Land. You could come across a huge enemy or a enema, either or. I just laughed out loud at Mr. Dragon Man. I forget the big blue dragon's name. Is it Or? I think his name was Or. Yes, I hated it. You hated Dragon Tales? There's Or, he's the biggest, not so brave of heart. There's Cash, he's so shy and so very smart. There's Zack and Wheezy. Two heads of fun, 'cause you know 2 heads are better than 1. That's a hole for a boulder. Are you a magnetic boulder? No. Just a regular. It's like bowling. Yeah. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. That's right, fool. Owned. PBS just had the best stuff. I don't care what anyone says. You know what? I'm redoing this. I fucked that up really bad. Check this out. Check this out. Actually, what's that? Oh, that's just a tree. Okay, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. And we're in there. I probably could just run over. Nice. Doodly-doodly-doo. This feels like there could be, like, shrines around here, right? Let's just follow the path. Maybe something starts blinking. I think we only need 21 more. Yeah, that's right. Run away. After seeing your pack mate die. Everything's down here. think there's just streams of Korok hunting only. That seems really unfun. Okay, now what's this though? Holy moly! I'm in. Pony up. What am I doing? I'm playing golf? Bye. Bye, Gabby. Thanks for stopping in. This is horrible. I've watched a couple. Screw the Korok seeds. Luke, yes, I agree. I have never watched a Korok hunting stream in my life. I feel like the Korok hunting probably not that fun, but anything is a lot more fun with the chat though, so you never know. You know it isn't fun. No. Oh, we're pissed. I'm not really a fan of the Korok seeds either. For sure. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I needed to just hit it once. I'm like trying to correct my shit. Like a dumbass. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's over. No, not funny. Bad game. All right. Well, we're done with this. We're just gonna hit this now. Okay, I guess not. That's flying really far again. 8 hits! Could only done it in 3. But I guess we'll take 8. Never doing this again. That wasn't fun. Nope. That was a really bad minigame. Really bad. And I lost a better weapon for a sledgehammer, which is tough. I just want to find more shrines. Well, that wasn't an extended puzzle. Folks, I really need to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Luke, I run the ads so I don't get pre-rolls, and it makes sense while I'm AFK. Because it's literally more interesting than just watching Link stand there. I think I need to retire this shirt soon. I was just like, it fits really weird. It's a shirt that I like just got. Like my mom was in Colombia and she got me this. But like, it feels like it bunches up like at the shoulders and like pits. Really weird. And then it feels shorter in the back than the front. Like I'm just standing there and I'm like, why is my back sticking out? Yeah. No, that's great. I don't think I'm wearing it backwards because I feel like the side that says Bogota, probably the right. The front also, like the stuff on like the sizing is in the back here. It just feels really weird. Imagine having ads. Yeah, you could be a sub to Twitch Turbo and never have to worry about ads again. Don't sub to me though, that's a bad deal. But Twitch Turbo? Just saying. Don't howl at me. Whoa! I can get rid of this now. Yeah, but I can't advocate for an ad blocker. I don't even use ad blocker. Hello? Moltres, everybody? How is Shrine nearby. Finally. See, that's the interesting streams to me. Shrine hunting streams. Korok hunting? No, no, no. Where is it? We dodge these. Oh, it's right here. Ha ha! Mario, Mario. Don't run at me. Dunbatag. I think we only need 20 more. They died for a good cause. Potentially me eating them later, which is huge. Luke, you don't need a sub. Nobody needs to sub to my stream. It's fine. Bro. Did I not fully push it in? Bro. Moltres, thank you. Thank you for giving gift sub. Wait, I'm pissed. That one was bad. How did that boulder not push the button all the way in? That one was also bad. Motherfucker. Okay, here we go. That's the one. Fuck! I would sub, but I'm already sub for the next 2 months. You don't... Nobody needs to sub. There we go. Just took 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're well on our way back to 100 subs. I've never had 100 subs, but surely we're almost back there. Wait, what the heck is... What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Alright, well, this one seems easy. I can do this. Stop moving! I think I saw this was literally by flying over to the buttons and walking in them. Wait, what? Flying? A great Thunderblade, huh? Honestly, don't need it. That seems less fun, though. At least for me. Like, I like, I think that one's finished now. Like, I could just leave. Probably skip like 25, 30 of the 120 shrines. Not good. So many of them are also like super boring. You just walk in and it's just like, well, here's your prize. And you're like, oh, thanks, I guess. Fuck. Makes sense. Fuck. Well, yeah, but for those ones, you have to do some puzzles. Yeah, but I want to get in there, and then I want another puzzle. I'm playing these games for the puzzles. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. We're not getting that. I don't care. I've given up. Get me out of here. If I wanted there to be more puzzles in the game, I would simply not skip the puzzles that are there. I'm not skipping anything. I just want more puzzles. We only need 21 more shrines. We're feeling good. We're not going to get every shrine done here today, probably. We might be able to finish every memory. Almost. I don't want to get the one in Hyrule Castle, but I will go to Castle Town. But you know, we have some more exploring to do. There's lots to see still. Wow. Thunderstorm Rod. Strong. The shrines are so fun. You know, like, how could I not? As long as there's a prize at the end. But apparently, I need to do all the shrines to get the green tunic. So, you know what's going to happen. Oh, it's Mans. That makes sense. I need to get this guy's horn. He always comes at a moment when I'm truly not prepared for him to show up. Whoa. You kind of came with the quickness. Later, nerds. Later, nerds. Haha. It was jumping at me. I mean, I call the Keeses bats still. Everything is just a name that I made up for it, honestly. Graham cracker. Bats. Pebbles. Ooh, that's a big wall. Wait! Speaking of pebbles, back up though, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fools. Get picked up. So did you guys watch the tournament this weekend? Yes! What a Korok seed. I did watch it, yeah. No, the COD tournament. I actually didn't watch most of the women's tourney. Not on purpose. It was just, I was so fucking tired this weekend. I was so checked out. It was a good tourney. Optic placed second though, and they made such an insane losers run. I want to know what's in there. This place looks really cool. I didn't know there was a COD tourney. Yeah, it was Major 3. We only have 2 more tournaments in the season. Yeah, CDL's been around for years. But CDL is also fairly new compared to... it's always been something, but CDL is like the franchise. It's really weird. They kind of try to treat it like a sports league. The Call of Duty League. So like the franchises are esports franchises, but they have to have like a name that like goes with the city. So other than Optic, which is really weird, and I think they kind of like got grandfathered in now because they were under the Envy tag, although they might still be under the Envy tag, and all of Envy's brands are just the Optic brands now. So it's a whole complicated mess over there. But like version 1, they go in as Minnesota Rocker or whatever. Or maybe that's Toronto Ultra. I don't know. That's the whole thing. They made it pretty complicated. When it's like before, I feel like I used to just like follow a team. And now it's just like, yeah, okay, sure. I know exactly what we're talking about here. I do now, but like, it took a little bit to get it. Okay. I've always been a fan of competitive gaming though, so makes sense. So this is where the guys sit and fart. I hope you're having a good day. How do you know I was farting right now, bro? I mean, part of it is like, how can you not support Optic? They're such a good brand. It's such a good brand. Oh, what's up, bro? Oh, what's up, bro? Okay, my Guardian Shield broke. Huh. Okay, this is scary. This is scary. That was a lot of lasers, right? We're gonna have to go ham on these guys really fast. Great, my Master Sword's running low on energy. Very cool, very cool. Great. Master Sword. There's gotta be a shrine back here. I'll keep it real again. I haven't cared about COD since OG Modern Warfare 2. That's also fair. I just watch competitive, like, gaming. Like, you wouldn't know it, I guess, but, like, huge fan. I mean, obviously, I went to, there is a shrine back there. Fuck me. Okay. We can get there. That ain't no problem. Okay, this could be bad. This could be bad. This could be bad. Every COD that blends... Yeah, they kind of do. I just love the events. The storylines. It's just a reality TV for gaming nerds. We absolutely move here. They're not hitting me. They're not hitting me. I'm not even scared. Yeah, good luck, fools. Peace. Ha ha. COD games are fucking awful now. I don't know. I still think they're kind of fun. Like, I'm always down to get on. Usually. FIFA and sports game, though, it always feels like the same. This shrine has Rona. Wow. No puzzle. It was so easy to get here, too, bro. Like, come on. Ooh, great flame blade, though. That's kind of true, yeah. Sorry. I have to respond to some text. That's 100 shrines. I act like I didn't have fun with this. And clearly my 200 plus hours doesn't match that. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, but what is this, bro? It's just a place for spirit orbs? Never mind then. This is a huge shrine. What is this place? At least I can have like a valid opinion, I guess. I've played this thoroughly. You can have a valid opinion without playing something either. You can be like, that game sucks. Dang, just when you think there'd be a chest back here. Although, Korok maybe? Really? League? I wouldn't have expected that, honestly. My most played game of all time is probably Halo. And I don't hate it, but I don't play it at all right now. I've been playing old school RuneScape for like 20,000? My most played hated game as of now is COD. Mine is Sims 4. I'm glad you hate the game. Alright, I want to see what this is. So we're going there next. Although I have played a ton of World of Warcraft, like so much WoW. Maybe I don't hate that game either. Borderlands 2 or Skyrim. I was addicted to World of Warcraft. And there was a moment, this is the moment that I knew that I needed to stop playing the game. And it was probably like 10 years ago now. So Mists of Pandaria came out, patch 5.3, right? I was playing on a pretty low populated server. No, Mists of Pandaria was out. We were playing patch 5.3. So that's the Throne of Thunder patch. This is before they introduced Mythics. The patch right before they introduced Mythics. And I was pushing heroic content with my guild. We were a top 3 guild on the server, which doesn't mean much because, again, kind of a low populated server. But I was the best mage on the server. And this is actually when I first started streaming on Twitch, and I think it was like the craziest thing because this was like years and years ago. And I was getting like 20 viewers, which now seems like an unfathomable amount to me. But that's because I was a good mage and people wanted to watch me like raid that were on the server. And that was cool. And we were doing the heroic content. We got like 3 bosses down. And then my guild leader at the time was like, hey, I know that we're already raiding 3 nights a week, but I want to push it up to 4. 3 nights a week for like 4 hours? I was like, no. Like, and I'm playing this game outside of the times we're raiding to like get like mats and try to like potentially get better gear. Like I almost had best in slot everything, but it's just like, no. I'm not going to raid for 16 hours a week while still doing all my dailies for all these things. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm never playing this game again. And that's not true. I did end up playing again for a little bit. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I played so much WoW. And then I was like, we're done. I'm done. I did play WoW semi recently. Hold on, I need to respond to this text again. Dude, my stomach really hurts. I'm 23 in 11 days. I thought you were 23 already, bro. 20 to 30, best time in life, man. I keep hearing that my 30s are going to be better than my 20s. My 20s have been pretty good. I knew you were young, but I thought you were already 23. What are we gonna remember? Is there or is there not a meme of the mouse, Jerry, from Tom and Jerry, standing with one hand on a door frame, other hand covering his mouth, with tears in his eyes, and he's surrounded by heart emotes? Why can't I find it? Did I dream of it? I have seen tears in his eyes crying.
You have shown unflinching bravery and
My friend posts it all the time in our Discord, but it's just of him crying. No hearts.
The blessings of the goddess Hylia. Whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero.
No hearts.
We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one. Forged in the long distant past.
Different Zelda.
Hey, this is uplifting. She's making it sound like we already lost.
Wasn't this your idea? You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh,
Luke,
give
you
it
missed
rest. That boy is a living
Why isn't she wearing
reminder
blue?
of failures. Well, at least that's how the princess
Come on,
sees it.
Urbosa. Kind of whack. You missed the memory where Zelda was like, "There's a voice in the sword," and I was like, "A voice in the sword? Does that mean happy or sad tears?" See, so I always thought they were happy tears, because I probably thought the same thing as you. But when my friend uses it, it's definitely sad tears, and I'm like, I think you're using that wrong. Oh, I need to show this guy the picture. I forgot to do that. Okay. So they've gotten everything but this one and this one. I don't know. This one's Hyrule Castle, which is going to be a little later. I'm not really down to wander in there right now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Or that's what, yes, exactly. Hold on. Let me go first, remove this. Delete pin. And then we didn't see her because Nintendo didn't think that up back in the 90s. Yeah, for sure. Even so. I guess that's why memes are art. It's subjective. They're up for interpretation. Skyward Sword is so good, man. I don't know why people hate it. Who hates it? Show me. Where is this person? Whatever. I heard about a sandstorm or something. We're gonna sleep at the inn until morning. Or until noon. Let me put on my hottie clothes. I haven't actually met a hater of that game on Twitch.
Oh.
Guess that doesn't mean they don't exist, but it's all thanks to Lady Riju, isn't it? No! I did that. That's what they are. I'm looking good. Desert is a dangerous place. Yeah, sure. Some might say. Stop running. This poor guy. I'm having deja vu. I had deja vu last night. I've never played SS. Only heard it was bad, but people tend to just listen to others over building their own opinion, sadly. You said the same thing to him last time. Sand boots, please. That's what I said last time. Is he barefoot now? Loser. Oh, I have to give the snow boots back?
Oh. Oh.
I don't get to keep both? It's actually kind of fucked. Oh well. Side quest complete, and we're schmoovin'. Boone, how's it going? How are you? Good evening. Good night. Love that. Nice. Drumsticks. Whoa, 438. Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy, right? Yesterday was a very short stream, though. I only streamed for like 30 minutes. The only reason SS isn't a top 3 3D Zelda is because the competition is so stiff. That's fair. I need your duplex bow, by the way, bud. There's a kid that wants to see it, so I need to grab it. I feel like this is what they meant with the sandstorm treasure. It's my top 5 for sure. As it should be. Maybe not as it should be, but you know. Whoops. I fucked up. Top 5, period. Holy smokes. I can't put it quite that high. It is indeed quite good. It is very good. This guy had a bow this whole time and didn't throw it at me? Or shoot it at me? Doom? Hello, hello. How's it going? How are you? Most of the older ones are very solid games, and the fact they're old games puts them a little lower on the list because mechanics in games were awful back then. No, I agree, for sure. I'm definitely just like spoiled by mechanics now and like smoothness of games. Like it's tough to go back and playing an older game and just feeling like it's so sluggish. Maybe just because SNES was my first console, but that sort of thing doesn't bother me so much. I don't know. I've been playing on old hardware for a long time as well, and it still bothers me. But also being like mostly an FPS player and like having seen the improvements of movement over the years, when games don't feel smooth like that, I'm really frustrated. I'm like, are you serious? Don't hit me with that. Why do you even have a flame breath? How far have you come in this game? I'm getting pretty far. I've gotten 3 Divine Beasts. I have almost all the shrines. I'm absolutely cruising, honestly. Aha. There is a shrine in this sandstorm. Halo C still feels smooth. Yeah, it still does feel smooth, but it feels very, floaty as well, which feels a little off. Like anything where I feel like I lack control in my movement now kind of annoys me. And Halo C still has that, but it is still a smooth game. I got new bedding and the sheets are divine. They're like hotel quality. The blanket I got is cooling, so I slept so well. I usually overheat when I sleep. I definitely overheat when I sleep. But I also now just always keep the comforter on my bed because it's more cozy than not having it. Okay, relax. There we go. Yeah. Is it cold where you are? It's not. No. Is it cold where you are? I mean, I guess it depends on what we think cold is. How many Korok seeds did you collected? 100 something. Not a lot, but 3 digits is something. 3 digits is 3 digits. I don't know. I tend to judge older games more by what they were competing against at the time rather than what's available now. I can appreciate what a game would have been like when it released. For sure. But I mean, I rank games on how much I personally enjoy playing them. I can recognize it being a good game still, but also like, oh yeah, it's not my favorite to play. So it's like the same as always. Rainy and 50s. Well, all good, I suppose. That's right. See, I've played games on older hardware and still enjoy a lot of old games. My issue is I've played the new cells before the really old ones, so it's like, ew. See, that's what I was convinced. I got rid of the comforter, I just added some blankets and pillows, and it still looks cozy. The comforter is a new addition for me. I've only had it for a few months. But it's nice. It's starting to get warmer at night, though. So I'm gonna have to make changes again soon. I just don't think it's good for sure. I'm probably not gonna get, like, I'm not intentionally going for them either, for the Korok seeds. So, like, whatever I find, I find. But, like, if I stumble on something that looks Korok seedish, I'm like, all right, we're gonna figure this out. Like I said, A Link to the Past is a good game. The mechanics just suck. It's like hard because it's janky, not because it's actually hard. No, I think it's because it's also hard. It is just a hard game. You take a ton of damage in that game. See, like this random rock. Dang, not a Korok seed. But you never know. Not my broadsword. I don't think it's because of the jank hitboxes. I think it's because the game is hard. There are other parts of it that make it more difficult, but I think the game itself is just a difficult game. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to be taking all that damage. Like, if I swing my fucking sword and the visual sword touch the enemy, I expect it to do damage. Oh, I agree. But, like, when you get hit, like, at all, I feel like you generally take more damage than you expect. Holy shit, like that. I'm about to die. That guy just boomed me. No. Is a shrine nearby? Where is it? Some puzzles in Link to the Past are hard as well. I'd say it's pretty hard. Yeah, it's a hard game. I found it. Like, in terms of difficult, like, it's probably made more difficult by the hardware it's on and the mechanics not being, like, super smooth, but I think it's a hard game in general, in terms of, like, difficulty of Zelda games. It's probably pretty high up on the list. Bad gamer. Zelda games are mostly puzzle, yeah. Yeah, so I think, like, that probably does make it feel a lot smoother. But it's still, like, not smooth. Are you using a Pro Controller? I played it with Joy-Cons, which was not great. I'm using a Pro-ish controller. I don't know. It's like a knockoff. Super cheap. But it does the job. I hated playing this game. I played it with Joy-Cons the first time because I got it with the Switch, like, on release or whatever. And... wait. Okay, so that seems complicated. Oh, not too bad. I just need to put the box next to it like this. And then come over here. Nope. No. I'm definitely getting Tears of the Kingdom. That's why I'm playing all of these. Play this on the Wii U. Well, you know, all good. Couldn't afford a Switch. It was like $400. I've never had $400 in. One day. Oh, what a funny way to kill them. Sorry, Bubs. Electric 4 go bzzz. sure it wasn't that bad, honestly. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's a treasure chest there too. Do I go for that treasure chest as well? Like, this feels like a Wii U game, just like Twilight Princess on Wii felt like a GameCube game. Maybe I'm just crazy though. I think I need my little guy again. From what I've heard, the Wii U version is basically the exact same, except you just can't leave your living room. Yeah. I think yeah. It feels like a Wii U game. I said this earlier too, it's like I don't think that the Wii U hardware and the Switch hardware are all that different. You can just take your Switch outside. I think the Wii U is a pretty underrated console. That being said, I also did not have a Wii U because I kind of thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's just like a Wii expansion. You know, what's the point? As an owner of the Wii U at the time, and still another console is underrated as fuck. Oh, nice shield. I still have my Wii U. I don't know why you get rid of it. It's a good console. I have a friend who still raves about the Wii U and talks shit about the Switch having a lack of quality games. I'm not gonna make that jump. I might not even make this jump. Clutch God. Link, in this game, he jumps lower than I do in real life. And it's like, are you serious? Mr. Hero? And then he'll like fly at him. I'm just like, all right. $101 strength. We only need 19 more. We're cruising. If you jump and then go into the shield surf, it'll boost you up a little more. That's interesting. This looks like the windfish. Where do you think the other shrines are? Switch doesn't have games, but Wii U did is certainly a take of all time. This is coming from a Wii U defender. I think he just means that the Switch games don't really live up to the Wii U games. And he's like, the Wii U games are really fun, but nobody played them. He cites things like Mario Party, though, and like, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna just find shrines looking at the map. I have to walk around. Although I'm curious about what's in here. Because I was walking in that direction previously. Even if that is what he means, that's definitely still a take. Yeah, of course it's a take. Oh no, Wii U Mario Party was the bad ones, right? That's what's wrong. You're all in a cart. Hell game. I don't know. I never played. But the first Switch Mario Party or the second? Because Mario Party Superstars is obviously really good. But the whatever the heck the other Mario Party was that first came out on the Switch, not good. And Superstars is only good because it's just the old games. I'll believe you. Do I do a Sims 4 stream at some point? No, my flame spear. I bought Mario Party 10 on launch. I know this to be true. I played it at a friend's. Oof. What is that reaction, Daisy? Man, spiked Moblin Spear sucks. Get owned, fool. That's right. That's right. I just threw a rock at you. Ow. I heard Sims 4. I'm curious if I should do a Sims 4 stream at some point. Seems fun. I was like, oh cool, new Mario Party. I haven't played the last 3 or 4 of these. Then I booted it up with friends and we were all in a car. Yes. Sounds like a game. But I enjoy games. I'm glad I got back into gaming. Because there was a while when I was not gaming at all. But now... I mean, you'd be correct. It is a game. Yeah. Sounds like a game. How many shrines do you think are in the desert? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what 6 is. 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I don't know. We've done so much. Oh, I need to show this kid the bow that I have. Finish some side quests, you know? I want another Paper Mario. I liked Origami King. Don't get me wrong. I'm thinking I might play it soon as well. But I really do want like another like RPG experience. Because that was awesome.
Oh.
Luigi's Mansion 3 as well. Great game. I'm gonna play both of those again soon. Dang, my house looks sick. Sleep until noon. Just a quick little naparuno. I know, look at this place. I have a little writing desk. What am I writing? What am I keeping track of? We don't know. Coat rack? I guess this is a kitchen. For dry stuffs. Little bookshelf slash storage area. And then, everyone knows I'm an adventurer. Because look at this. Sheesh. We move. Okay, it's raining now. Ugh. Ah! I don't know where this kid is. Ow.
Hey!
Okay, but I need to go to the bathroom again. So, I will be right back. I'm sorry, folks. I hope people don't come in when I'm AFK. That would be so embarrassing, huh? This is who I need to talk to. Stop, stop, stop. Wow, it's the real thing. This kid has so much cash. He wants to see. I have seen a wind cleaver. Mine just broke though. We can probably go get another one. Wait, what are these? What do you think I get for the soldier's greaves? Why is she?
Hi. Oh.
Why is she hiding in the corner? Why can't you sell fairies for a lot? Like, why does nobody want a fairy? Someone's like, I have something to sell, and then they show me a fairy. I'm like, I'll pay anything. I mean, not actually, but I guess it makes sense then. I need luminous stones to upgrade my radiant armor. Whoa. It's shrouded in mystery. Oh. What's all these? It's perfect. Fortune. Okay. Let's buy these. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. 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 Is there a shrine in the Elden one? I should check that out actually. There's shrines in the other two skeletons. Nope, I'm not going this way. What hair?
Huh?
I can upgrade these more? Oh, cool. I just want to see what the set bonus is for the soldier stuff. Enhance away.
Huh?
Boodly-doo, boodly-doo. Enhance away. I wish I could skip all this. Like, it's not the slowest thing ever, but it's not fast.
Huh?
Enhance away. Hinox guts. Sheesh. I need to find some guy's wife too or something. There's so many side quests. And honestly, they don't feel that rewarding. Usually they just give me like 300 rupees. There's no set bonus. I just clank around and look slow. Here. There might be a shrine here. I might to get a new mouse pad this weekend, but I didn't do it. And I kind of want to figure out a way to reset up my old webcam. So I can have a hand cam while playing Valorant. It could be really funny. I don't know why I thought there might be a set bonus for this armor. I just look like a narc now. Korok stuff. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. So those 3 bits all stick out. Everything else is full. Perfect. Yeah. Come on, man. Okay. That was pretty cool. Ow. And there's Dinral coming in at the wrong time again, bro. Like, I just keep running into this dragon today. I feel like there might not be a shrine here. What can you do with dragons? If you hit them with arrows in the right spots, it will either drop a scale or a horn, and you use the horns and scales to craft / open up shrines. How's it going, by the way, Simo? How are you? Great. It's also a blood moon tonight. I'm finishing watching Majora's Mask. Nice. I hope you've enjoyed it. I can also upload a few other ones that I have. Ocarina of Time. I seen today the Zora's Dungeon. Nice. They've been good. Everyone is sleeping. Zora's Dungeon was the longest bit of that game for me. But it was fun. Doesn't get any sneakier than this. That's the worst dungeon in MM, in my opinion. It is annoying. God, Majora's Mask is just so good, though. Like, I think overall, it's just like... Whoa! What was that flip stuff I did? Oh, I jumped on my shield. I'm a dumbass. I was like, wait, that was sick. Please stop hitting me, though. Not a huge fan of getting hit by stuff. That's dinner all again. For sure. Ah, whatever, let's just get another scale. So annoying. I need the horn. I like MM, but OOT is my baby. My first Zelda game. I think OOT was most people's first Zelda game, which is great. It's a good entry. An incredible entry to the franchise. This guy just keeps coming. 2 a.m.? Why did I think there was like a shrine in here? Just because the other ones had shrines in there? Is he flying across the moon? Why was there just like... What is this shadow? What the heck is this shadow? Is that his shadow? Shouldn't be casted like that. Wait, what the heck? Okay, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm sneaking here. We move. What the fuck was that? Uh-oh. No. Wait, this is how much food I have left? Oh no. Ow. This doesn't bode well. Yeah, he did nuke me. This is the fakest shit I've ever seen, bro. Ain't no way. Get owned! $62. Savage. Sheesh. Some good fireproof lizards here. Mine. Mine. Okay. So that guy, kind of crazy. We need to spend some time to cook. Let him cook. And I need to find a rock somewhere. Excuse me, birds. I'm looking for a rock. I found one. I have found one. Go team, go. Boop. Bum, ba-dum. Yeah. Already played the new season of Fortnite? Kind of curious about it. Have I been over here? I feel like I've walked through this before, but I kind of want to see what else is out here. Like, do we think there's a potential shrine out here? I guess that's my real question. That's Korok stuff up there. We move. Wait, what the heck? These look so different. Come on, bub. Come on, bub. In you go. Yeah. It's actually a Korok stream. We found so many today. Bah. I just want to know where these last 19 shrines are, man. I know one's a quest that I need to figure out still. I know what it is, too. I just don't know how to get, like, the ball. How many shrines did they add in the DLC, too? There's probably some up on that mountain as well. I haven't spent a ton of time up near the Goron place. Yeah, there's like the cloud of darkness. What a fortress this is, too, bro. What the heck? Alright. They know I'm here now, but I can't be stopped, so. Yeah, have fun, bro. Ow! Oh, it's a bomb arrow. Let's take those off. We can use ice arrows, that's fine. They've lost me again. The sneak armor, once again. Massive cheat code. What are you doing grabbing that? What are you sniffing? Your days of sniffing are done. Goodbye. Don't turn around. Nice shield. Wait, he just ate that. That's disgusting, bro. You don't know where that's been. Goodbye. Can't carry any more shields. But do I have news for you? Doodly-doodly-beep. What a view. You can see so much from up here. Don't see any shrines, though. Another thing we'd like to see. Maybe. I can't change my camera. Come back up here. Come here. If I stand like right here. That's perfect. Damn it! It was so close to perfect. Bomb arrows. Sheesh. I got a pick. That's huge. Another creature added to the books. A fire whiz robe. Does he have a meteor rod or just a flame rod? Take pics of everything. I try my best. You know, I need to for my 100% completion. Just kidding. I'm not going for that. All shrines, though? That's probably fine. Okay. God damn it. What does this hurt, bro? I have so many shrines. I'm pissed I don't have all of them. Grr. So let's get this treasure really quick. $19 more shrines. 110 Korok seeds, though? That's pretty nice. You know, I don't think I can do this right now that I think about it. Because I don't want to pick up a Korok. I don't want to drop one of my weapons for a Korok leaf. I didn't think that through. Boop, 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 boop. What is this lizard? Hardy lizard. That was a big looking lizard. We love roasted bass. Words cannot describe the exquisite scenery. Oh, it's the Hyrule Castle one. I don't know. That's tough. I could explore Hyrule Castle, I guess. I don't want to accidentally start a fight I'm not ready for, though. Although, I doubt I'd do that as well. Honestly, who knows? Anyways. I think I'm going to call it for now. Again, a little bit of a shorter stream, but this time change has me just kind of wonky still. I'm just like, Jason, goodbye. Who are we rating? Who are we rating? This is not Zelda, bro. First, we can check out who we're following. This is when we need Daisy. To help with the raids. Good stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Honeycomb paints. Look at that cat. It's French though. No. I love the bald cats They're just the cutest things ever. That's me. Nice. Great tags. Everybody wants to click on those. French, Spanish, Russian. I like the name here. We rated this person before. We follow them now. They're playing Breath of the Wild. If I owned a bald cat, I'd call him Smeagol or Gollum. Yeah, maybe me too. I've decided. Okay, folks. Finn, hello. Sadly, I'm ending. But welcome in. I want a bald cat very badly. But like only like the idea of one. And the reality of one I think is not good. But like they're just so funny, and there's something about them that's very like human-like, which is really like unnerving. But you're also just like, how could I not? You know, like they like, I don't know, they just move in such funny ways. Okay, I'll be potentially live again tonight with more Valorant. Normally I've been playing Mario, or I'm trying to play Mario Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but I'm completely addicted to Valorant along with my friends. So if I go live again tonight, it's probably going to be Val. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. Maybe my sleep schedule will be better. Right, I'm like so tired at noon already because things are just like super messed up. So I'm going to take a nap and we'll see. Anyways, hopefully see you soon. If not, maybe I'll see you the next day.